Hi guys, and welcome back to another Football Manager episode. Now last time out, we did quite well in a cup sense because we got through to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup and then won our first leg against Oxford. But in the league, not amazing. So if we look at the fixtures, we played against... What's going on here? Oh right, okay, so we played Fulham, lost 2-1, played Peterborough, drew 3-3, and played QPR and lost 3-1. Now Fulham and QPR, fair enough. Peterborough, we need to do better against. And what did we do earlier on in the season? Drew 1-1. So we've drawn twice with Peterborough, which isn't good enough. We're not very good against the lower teams. But moving on, 2 cup games in a row here after we just played one as well. So how's this one going to go? I'm not too fussed really about the FA Cup, seeing as we're so far into the Carabao Cup. I wouldn't really mind losing it just to focus on the league and the Carabao Cup. But this game, Nottingham Forest, again, injuries galore. Gardner is now out. Zambarek's going to have to come in. And if we look at the players, Keiki injured. Collan's fit, okay. Stick him there. Sanchez, slightly injured. Bella, I know he's injured for long. Deeney, injured. Graham's injured and Gardner's now injured. So we don't really have any players. Sanchez can come on the bench for Zambarek, to be fair. Oh, yeah, sure. I'm not going to use Zambarek anyway by the looks of it. He was our first signing and it was more of a we need to get some players in. Winger, McGree, can't play there. So we're going to have to change it up quite a bit because we've only got one winger in the whole squad. And that means getting a formation like this, if it wants to work, where we play Chong behind the front 2 as a shadow striker, and then McGree comes and plays in midfield as an automatic centre mid. This is going to have to be it. A bit worrying. Let's go for a balanced gegenpress. The intensity drops a bit, which is good because we don't want any more injuries. I think that's probably why everyone's dropping. We actually knock out Nottingham Forest with that formation. So that's good. Through to the next round. Taking it one game at a time. Of course. Receive 82k. Great. Any strange results, just flick through quickly. I do like seeing a few cup upsets, but Man United beat Port Vale 11-0. Okay, that's a pretty bad day at the office for Port Vale then. Wickham knocked out Millwall. QPR beat Southampton. Not much else, really, no. But let's carry on. See who we get next before we play Oxford in the Carabao Cup. Burnley, Liverpool. Burnley, maybe? No, Liverpool, of course. Milner with 2 and Curtis Jones with 2. Not sure about that. But Pharrell Williams, are we pretty happy with his performance? As he got man of the match. Oxford, second leg. But first of all, draw all teams. Derby or Brighton, not the greatest draw. Peterborough v Man City. Man City won 8-0. Grealish scored a hat-trick and Jesus scored a hat-trick. I mean, I don't see Grealish scoring a hat-trick anytime soon, but fair enough. Now, Oxford, travelling away with 2-1 up. I don't know if away goals is a thing. I'm never very good at the rules of competitions. But we did get one away goal last time out. Is anyone back fit? I doubt it. Sanchez is still injured. It's going to have to be this again. What am I doing? Josh Vaya. Get on for McGree. So hopefully this will work. We won 2-1 in the first leg, so all we need to do is not lose, and we're definitely through. We win 3-2 away. Josh Vaya, Chong, Anu, Jukovic, less shots, more shots on target, more possession, and we were 3-0 up. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. We're through to the final of the Carabao Cup. And what does that mean? I think it means, well, I'd imagine Liverpool, they're 4-0 up from the first leg. That could be at 0-0 there, but 4-0 altogether. So yeah, up against Liverpool in the final. I wish we could have had a bit of an easier team. I'm not expecting anything from that. That will be more than likely a loss, but anything can happen on in a final, you know. Wickham, MK Dons reject because they're not paying anything. Preston, now 22nd in the league, Preston are. We're 18 points off the playoffs now, so that dream is gone. We're 8 points ahead of Preston. So we need to win this one pretty desperately. What was that saying then, sorry? Sanchez, Gardner, back, Bella, pretty low. Gardner doesn't really have much sharpness. So Sanchez can play, which means Sanchez will play. Yuki, you did a very good job, to be fair, in the squad. But let's play Chonga on the right, Sanchez on the left. A winger that is supporting. I think Dean is still out. Bella. Bench. Gardner. On the bench. Pedersen can play. Which means Colin is not on the bench and needs to be. And Colin can come back into the squad. So this is what we're going to go for against Preston. Not the most attacking, but you know what? Attacking wingers. 4-3-3. Haven't played it all too often. Bit of a different one, but we'll go for it here. Preston, 23rd in the league, they've dropped down to now. And we draw 1-1 with not good enough. We can't beat these teams just down here that don't really pick up many points. We just really struggle. And it's really cost us from potentially getting, you know, like anywhere near the playoffs. The amount of points we've dropped against teams in like the bottom 5, not acceptable. We just don't know how to finish those teams off. And thinking about it, it's another draw. We've got to have drawn probably like half our games now. Monthly scouting report, players that are worth $1 million. No good. We don't need a left back on loan, but I did almost forget, it's the 19th of January. The transfer window has been open this whole time. I was just sort of going through everything and yeah, it just slipped my mind a bit. Contract over soon. Oh, no, he's only a B- to be fair. Let's look at recommendations. So Jaden Anthony is going to be a no, unless his contract's expiring, which is not. Harvey Vale. He's only 2.5. I was going to say we could get him on loan, but only 2.5. Centre mid, that looks pretty good. Won't get. 3-star. No, his stats aren't great, to be fair. Some centre backs could be useful. Goalkeeper, attacking mid. Okay, right. These aren't looking amazing. Although he looks pretty good. Let's try and offer him a contract. Nope. This is the issue. We just anyone that we could get on a free, we can't afford their wages. Now let's search for some players then. Let's see who is interested in a transfer. And yeah, world reputation. James MacArthur, centre mid, 45k. That I know we could get him for a free at the end of the season. We're not going to afford his wages, are we? Let's just drop it down. If you get 44.5 short. Unasar, right wing back, transfer listed. We're never going to afford 66k wages. What was MacArthur on? 55k. Not going to afford it unless he's happy to drop down a lot. Then we can't do it. Who is this guy? Iranian centre back, 29 years old, only on 25.5. I know it's still more than we've probably got, but we can't get him. We could get him on loan. It costs us 245k. Don't really see the point. Or do I? Okay, no. They want way more than we can offer. Ollie Norwood, centre mid, maybe not. Just can't really afford anyone's wages. Lewis Baker. Oh, what am I doing? Transfer offer, loan offer. Could take him for nothing. Oh no, we couldn't. It's just we don't have the money. No, let's look at this again. Transfer offer, loan. Or to be fair, we could just try and buy him. Oh, he's on 30k wages. Okay, we'll loan him. We'll try and loan him. So let's do that. Then look at our budget. Can we shift anything to help out? No, that's not going to do anything. Okay, let's look at it a different way. No, hang on. Sorry. Let's sort this out. Loan listed that's interested in a loan. Anyone that's good. Looks like a pretty decent centre mid. Not contract offer, transfer offer, loan offer. How can we not afford that? How are we this poor? It's actually ridiculous. Right, go for him. Victor Jensen. Richard Ledesma. I wonder if he's related to anyone. Right, that's a goalie. Tried to get Finson before, but we couldn't get his work permit. Yeah, can't do that. Can't offer him a contract. Try and get him on loan to the end of the season, because Pedersen might go. No, they want way more than we can offer. Is this what we're going to do? Just loans and players in? I think so. A striker could be interesting because Hogan hasn't really been doing it so far. Who's a good striker. Good work rate, good finishing. He looks okay, and I reckon we could get him for a free loan. No. We can't really tweak this anymore as well. So that's going to have to be a no. So just take a look at strikers, because we've literally got Deeney and Hogan, who can get injured. And that's it, really. Isaac Success? Nope. Balogun. Now, Balogun would be great, but Burnley and Newcastle are interested in him, so I don't see how we've managed to get him on loan, and they want ridiculous wages. Okay, that brings me Dwight Gale. Nope. Okay, right. That brings me to our current squad. Can we filter on... Yes. Wages. Hogan is on the highest wage in this squad. Transfer value 2.2 million. I can't wait till we get Villar back. Thinking about it, why can't we recall him? They've got an optional future fee of 400k. He's worth 7.2 mil. No minimum fee release. Why wouldn't he come for 27k? Get his agent some more. Give him a higher appearance fee. Right. That wipes... Does it wipe out the optional future fee? Because that's something agreed with the club. That could be very risky, but yeah, we'll stick with it. Right. Thinking of it, why have I not done this already? Wage budget. Adam Clayton is taking up 12k. And I can't release him because I've sent him out on loan. I believe that is why. And I can't recall him from loan within the first 28 days. No. So I'm paying his wages when he's 33 years old to go and play for a different club. I have really screwed that up. Contract set for release. Right. I haven't messed it up, it's okay. Anyone else? Deeney's only on 10 grand a week. Fair play to him, that is good. Anyone else we can get rid of that wouldn't really be on any money? Or that doesn't feature? Cosgrove, 20 grand per week. We're taking some... purchase lifetime contract? No, thank you. Can we recall him from his loan? No. Don't want to offer him a new contract, definitely not. Why can we not release him? Offer him to clubs for nothing. I know we spent 2 million on him, but I want to get him off the wage budget. Now, Etheridge is a backup, but we need to keep Etheridge, to be fair. Sunic, Bella, Pedersen, Sanchez, yeah, this is all fine. Because these players all actually play. Gary Gardner. He's actually got quite good stats, but I've said I'll find a suitable loan, but I'm going to try and offer him off to clubs for 400k. Right, hopefully that works. But right, MacArthur's very interested. He'd be a regular starter, but we just can't really offer you any wages. Loan intentions. We're unable to agree. Okay, so we'll walk away from MacArthur. Brighton knocked out Derby, so that is our next FA Cup game. We've got Barnsley in the Championship. No offers for Gardner. I did want a bit of cash for him. I'm thinking I could get him off the wage budget, but there's no point. I might as well just try and get a bit of money for him rather than just like get rid of him on free. On a free. So what to look at? Okay, right, let's leave it as it is for now. Barnsley up next. They're 20th. Again, another team below us that we probably won't be able to beat. But if we can, we've got a chance of going up to 14th. A lot more respectable. 18 points off the playoffs, not happening. 8 points off the relegation zone. So we need a win. And we need some players back. So Keiki is fit. That's good. Deeney isn't fully fit. Taylor Richards isn't either. So, Chong, Sanchez, yes. Midfield, probably don't want that. Very tempted to go for what I had before, just because of what our squad's looking like. Shadow striker, winger support, inverted winger support. Is that what he wants over there? Yep, cutting in. So, this is the squad we're going to go with into this match against Barnsley. Now, I'm unbalanced. I probably should be on attacking. 2-0. We've beat a team below us, Hogan and Sanchez. Lovely. That puts a bit of a gap between us and the relegation zone. Preston lost. Yep. So now it's 11 points, which looks a lot better. 16 points off the playoffs. A lot better. And there's still 18 games left. I know it's 16 points and we've got to win the majority of our games. But we might have some easy-ish games coming up. You never know. Derby next. They're 23rd, but they're performing a lot better than that. Joshua Williams, good. Soldevia, 1.5 star. His contract is ending. Yeah, Derby had a big deduction, so that will be, you know, they're not really 23rd. I'm pretty sure they're above us, really, but yeah. Villalba, 2-year contract. What does that now mean for Villalba? He's on loan there. They still apparently have an optional future fee. If I have just paid to give him way more wages and then he just goes for 425k, that would be very annoying. So let's hope that's not what's going to happen. We still can't recall him from loan. Is there a deal that I can do with them? So I've offered him a contract. I think I've just thrown a bit more money away. Right, that would be very annoying. I think it's still in place, to be honest. I think they're just going to pick him up for barely anything. Okay, our 2 players that we tried to get work permits have been rejected. Increasing his wage to 12 grand a week might help. Do we want to do that? Well, no, because he's not on that at all. So we can't get him on transfer. Adam Clayton's injured. I thought we released him. He shouldn't even be with our squad as far as I'm aware. Is it because he's technically still out on loan that he's not been released? I'm not sure. Swansea beat Blackburn. That's good because Swansea are well in the playoffs and Blackburn are right on the edge. That could help us out. 16 points off. If we win, 13 points off. And we've got Derby. Mitchell Roberts on loan to Scunthorpe. Big game here against Derby. We sort of have to win this as, again, it's a team that are down there. If we'd have won against Preston, 2 extra points, be in a much better position. But who else is playing? Blackburn playing Luton, who are bottom. QPR... They've got Reading, who are 9th. So Reading, if they win, Luton beat Blackburn. I think I'm a bit hopeful there, but it could be good. Deeney is fit now, which is great. Come on the bench for Yuki. Go up front as a target forward. But we've got a 4-star striker here. Let's try and use him. Instant result. Come on. Derby, 23rd. And we lose 1-0. Jagielka with a penalty. Great. I know technically, they're on 44 points, which is 5 points off the playoffs, with a game in hand. But I just would have hoped for something a bit better, but oh well. Pedersen on the move, linked with Stoke. That would be good if we could get someone else in, even if it's on loan. But deadline day is here. Gonna go through this deadline day and then leave it there. Hopefully we can get some new players in, although we can't afford really anyone, which is going to be an issue. We're going to have to try and bring in a loan that we don't have to pay for. Brewster on loan from Sheffield United to Burnley. I mean, I'd take him on loan if possible. 9.5 million for a loan, that is ridiculous. Godos as a loan player. We have got a lot of wingers, to be fair. Pedersen, 400k to Stoke. He's worth 1 and a bit million, although his contract's out at the end of the season. Bit of an issue. We have no transfer budget at all. Anike's creative masterclass. He set up a goal. Rotherham make loan approach for Gardner. We said we'd loan him out, so we sort of have to. A Pedersen offer of 400k. That is a joke. Give us $1 million and you can have him. Get rid of these. I don't care about your monthly instalments. I'll take $1 million for him because I understand. No, I'll reject it. I didn't realise that they'd go that easily into it. Who is that? I was going to say that Derby wing back / winger. It's Ebasele, isn't it? If that's how you... I think I've just said that very wrong, but... Yeah. Loan listed, interested in loan. Leandro Mamut. Nope. Nico Williams. We don't need a spare right back, do we? Hansen. 13 finishing. 15 first touch. It looks okay. Give him a go. I mean, it's a free loan, so if we could get him in, then sure. That's it really for that. Ebasele, we want to take a look at. Festi Ebasele. He's in the Derby reserves. He's got a lot of pace, 19 years old, 3.1 mil. You can't get him on that. And we can't get him there either. Yeah, no point in that. I'm not hopeful of signing Godos. Hansen is pleased to be linked. It'd be good to get another striker in of any sort, really. Gardner, out on loan. It's going to have to be because he wants to go. Solly March on loan to West Brom. Oh, we don't need wingers. What do we really need? Strikers and centre-backs, I'll probably say. Fiorentina have signed Odin Bailey. Fair enough. Rotherham make a loan approach for Jukovic. Yeah, sure, go. Although Anike's out on loan, so we've now got no strikers. Hansen's work permit rejected. We can't get a work permit for anyone. This is so frustrating. Harvey White. Can we loan him? For free, yes. Okay. And that won't be a work permit issue, so it's just if he wants to come to us. Any of these players any good? Yusuf Barassi. Good dribbling. He's got decent stats all round, to be fair. He can play up front. It's an option, isn't it? And they're happy to let him go for free. Might be a work permit issue coming from the Netherlands, Eredivisie, but you never know. A loan again. We'd have to pay, not interested. Although we do only have 3 centre-backs in the whole squad. Determination and natural fitness are good. Heading, marking, okay. Passing, pretty... tackling... probably not worth it. And now we go in a bit far down. Who's the centre-back? Connor Masterson. Let's give it a go. 59k for the total loan. It's worth it considering how much we are struggling at the back. Harvey White accepted. Yuki's gone to Rotherham. Tom Bradshaw. Not bad. He's worth 80k. And there's a few teams there after him. Just be another option, wouldn't it? 70k for him? Sure, okay. Yeah, after 50 games, sure, he's not going to get 50 games for us. More appealing option somewhere else. Okay, that's not going to happen then. Connor Masterson on loan. Right, there's a centre-back in. Harvey White in as well. 3-star centre mid. We just got rid of Gary Gardner on loan. Harvey White. Stats probably don't look as good, but I mean, it's a player that other championship teams are interested in, and we've managed to get him. Pedersen could be leaving. Okay, we didn't get the forward in on loan. I'm just struggling for options. John Obi Mikel from Kuwait SC. His wages are only 15k. He's got, you know what, he actually does have decent stats. I am tempted. I don't want him to leave on loan. Oh, we don't really have any money, to be fair, for that. Okay, this is awesome. They like Harvey White joining. Julian Janvier, something like that, maybe. Centre back, listed by request, with Derby, Peterborough and Portsmouth after him on a transfer. He's got good stats and he's only 29, so he's not right at the end. But I'd rather get him for... Oh, what is all this? Okay, we'll give you nothing now. No, that's just... What are they going on about? Dom Solanke to Newcastle for 10 million. Okay, Harvey White, that is a good loan signing. But we still haven't got a striker in, and we've let Jukovic go, so we've only got 2 strikers. Now I'm thinking, if we look at scouting, we might, so there might be some good players on this loan list now as teams are like scrambling to try and get players out. Centre back Luis Felipe doesn't look amazing. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I was lying. How about players that are loan listed not interested? What's going on now? I've accidentally done it by age. Brian Sessegnon. Aaron Connolly? I know it says he's not interested, but you never know. That could be very good. Well, we can only offer them 10k. That's a shame, because that would be a very, very good signing. Rodrigo Muniz has very good stats. He's not interested in a loan, but we could get him on a free. On a loan that doesn't cost. We don't want Keenan Davies. Carboni as a centre-back. If they're doing it for free... Not enough time, apparently, for him. Facundo Farias has some good stats again. Loan. No. This is annoying because, yeah, we're not really going to manage to get anyone. Contract expired is another one. But again, wages are going to be through the roof for these players. Contract's expiring, that's interested. An okay centre mid there. That's on £975 a week. Let's get rid of that. Regular starter. How is that unacceptable? What's wrong with that? Can we try and go in again? Nope. He is not interested. Nato sucks some. Fair enough. Connolly, offer accepted. Rodrigo Muniz, offer accepted. Rodrigo Muniz has rejected. Connolly, please accept. Because there's 1 hour left. Collapsed bid. That is very, very gutting. 45 minutes. Again, our wages, 8th in the table. We could do with being somewhere down here, just so that we, we had a bit free. Halilovic has gone to young boys. If I'd have known, I'd have maybe tried to get him, but yeah, I don't think I'd have afforded it anyway. Pedersen is still with us, so we rejected £1 million from West Brom, expecting someone else to come in. No one else came in, and now he's going to go at the end of the season. So that was just terrible business. And to be honest, I am doing a terrible job. This has been very, very poor. But as long as we can stay in the division, get mid-table, build next season. I guess it's next season's issue, isn't it? Nadini and Bella are fit. This is looking like... Okay, no he's not. So why say he is? Hogan up front. Advance forward. Taylor Richards. Harvey White can come in. This isn't actually a bad bench. It's really, really not bad at all. Harvey White is 2.5. He can't get in for either of them. But I'm gonna go back to this. Because it wasn't terrible. It was actually going okay. Now ball winning midfielder in the middle, yes. And a central midfielder that supports. Looks about right to me. That's what he wants. Hopefully, we can do well with this. Taylor Richards can also come on the bench. Maybe not. Maybe he can't. So we're going to go for this. Gegenpress. Huddersfield are in a decent position. Hopefully, we can get something against them. If not, okay, 2-2. Again, decent. Depends how the other teams did. Blackburn, QPR. Oh no, they didn't play. Doesn't matter. So yeah, we're going to leave it here. Not doing amazing, to be honest. But 10 points above the relegation zone. Although Derby and Peterborough both have games in hand. And how far? 16 points off the playoffs. So again, the playoffs has looked out of reach all season, but it's okay. We'll have to just build next season and go for it. Please leave a like down below, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more Football Manager content.